What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben. So what you are seeing here is the new Photos watch face that has been updated with watchOS 11. It has some pretty neat new features and new changes that I'm going to be showing you, and at the same time I'm going to be explaining it and telling you how you can best customize it to be able to fit the device that you have. Just to save you some time, in order to get this watch face, you need to update your Apple Watch device to watchOS 11, and the devices that support watchOS 11 are now the Apple Watch Series 6 or newer. So if you have the Apple Watch Series 5 and Series 4, those, even though they support watchOS 10, they won't be supported on watchOS 11. And of course, since in order for you to update your Apple Watch, you also need to update the iPhone that's paired with the watch. So for the iPhone, it needs to be updated to iOS 18 as well, and then you can update your device to watchOS 11 and get the new Photos watch face. Open up your Photos application and then go to the watch face gallery right there. You can see new watch faces. This is the Photos app. If you open it right there, it gives you like a brief description that it's trying to give you your favorite photos, and it's using different ways to give you featured photos as favorite, so it can be able to specify people, places, pets, and cities in your library, and gives you like recommendations to be able to set those. Or you can choose your own custom, and at the same time it uses machine learning to crop and fit the pictures on the display of the Apple Watch, and it integrates the time and focuses on the people subject within them. So the people or the subject is the forefront of the focus with the new update. And of course right here you can see the different ways we have to edit. So just to show you how you can shuffle, you have the ability to choose people, or you have the ability to choose people in nature, and you can see it automatically switches. You have the ability to choose cities as well, and if you have pets, you see pets as an option. So if you just want to set nature as the only option, you can see it sorts and leaves nature. If you want to use cities only as an option, you can do that. And at the same time, if you have a collection or an album that you want to add as a Photos watch face, and you want your watch face to select pictures from there, you can go to where it says collections, and now you can see for me, I had created this album that says watch face test or watchOS face test, and right there, if I select it, it has like 14 different pictures that it will be able to choose from. So if I click done, and then you see it puts the 14 pictures from my album right there, and if I continue, and then I can be able to make different edits and then add it to my watch face. So that's what I did, and I was able to add 14 different pictures. So keep in mind that if you are adding each individual pictures, because this allows you to do that. So if you go to where it says shuffle right there, and you want to select individual pictures, you go to the options that says choose photos. So if you go and choose photos, you have like you can have the option to choose from all your photos. You have featured photos which are suggested for you, you have nature, you have city, and you have people that you can choose from. If you want to choose from your library or your photos as a collection, you can go to where it says collection, and for me, I'll choose from the watchOS album that I created right here. If I find the best picture that I think I will want to work with, I can select it and then click add. Keep in mind that if you're selecting individual pictures, you can only select up to 10 individual pictures, and it will add them as a collection. So I'll just select one for now, and then I'll click add right there, and you can see the picture has been added. And now if we go down right here, we have the ability to edit the time size, which is more of an advanced way compared to the method that we had on the Apple Watch. So you can see, for example, here, if I select extra large, you notice how the machine learning on the Apple Watch and on the iPhone best reframes or recrops the picture to best fit with the clock for this exact picture. And if I select extra large, that's how it looks. I can select medium, and I have the ability to select small. For the purposes of this video, I think extra large looks good. And here I have the ability to change the font. So modern, there's classic, and there is rounded. I think rounded looks pretty good as well. So now here I have the numerals, so you can see we have Arabic, Hindi, we have Bengali, we have Gujarati, and it's about 14 different numerals that you can choose from. So if you can read these, then kudos to you. Here we have the styles that we can choose from. So there's natural, which I think looks really good. And then there's black and white. There's no color options because it's just black and white. But then when you go to monotone, right here, you can see the color of the watch face, and you have a slider that you can use to be able to change the intensity or the spectrum of that color, and you can choose different colors as well under this section. Next, we have duotone, which combines two different colors. So if we, for example, go to like a different color, you can see how it tries to add it. So there's the photo color, and then there's the time color, which you can separate. So if we want our photo color or time color rather to be raspberry, then we can choose the photo color to be a contrasting color. For example, if we make it green, or if we make it white, then that's how it looks. So that's duotone. And then tritone, you can see right here you have the photo color, you have the time color, and then the photo color is divided into different color spectrums. So for example, if you select this one, or if you select this one that looks like the iOS 18 wallpaper, you can see how it looks. And if you want to change your time color, you can see how it can be contrasted. So basically that's tritone, 3 different colors. And then there's color backdrop right there. So it gives your subject as a main focus, and then it changes the backdrop of the picture, and it tries to set the color of the time different from that of your backdrop. And right here, even if you want to change the time color, you can do that. But I think this one looks actually pretty good right there. So if we want to add it, then we can add it. But just to show you the other option that's here, we have color backdrop, and you can see how a color backdrop looks. But I think this color backdrop option that we've created right here looks pretty good. So now we can go to our complications. If you want to add, for example, top complication, you can go there, and if you want to put like the battery, you can select battery right here, and you notice the battery is on 100%. And if you want to select another complication for the bottom end, you can put, for example, today's date, and boom, you notice today's date has been added. And once you are done adding everything, you can now go to the watch face top, and you click where it says add, and just give it a moment, and it will add it to the Apple Watch, and boom. So that's the new photos watch face that we've created. You can see it looks pretty neat. This is using the backdrop color. I set the background as blue, and at the same time I set the time color to be white so that it contrasts. You can see another different variant that I was able to create. So it's pretty good, and this is one that I created using a collection or a folder that has pictures that I had pre-selected, 14 pictures to be exact. In order for you to find this new watch face on your device, you can press and hold and go to the new watch face selector screen right here. And if you click add, you can see this new watch faces right here. And if you click there, it's the very first one that says photos. Now, unlike the other new watch faces that we got, like the Pride Radiance and the Unity Bloom, that we have the ability to add to our watch faces, this new photos watch face, we don't have the ability to add it to our watch face screen. And the reason why Apple is doing that is because for you to be able to enjoy the full customization of it, you need to do it on the iPhone using the Apple Watch application right here. But there's a way you can add it to just by using your Apple Watch. And for you to be able to do that, since you can't do it right here, you have to go into your photos right here in the application, and depending on how you have your iPhone or Apple Watch set, you might be able to see the last 50 or the last 100 or 200 photos from your phone. So for me, I have the last 200, and if I click here, you can see some of my recent photos. So for example, if I look for a photo that I want to set as a photos watch face, I can open it, and if I click the share icon and go all the way down, I have the ability to create a new watch face. So if I click a new watch face, I have kaleidoscope right here, and then the photos, and now I can add to watch face, and here it is as a watch face. Now I can go and click and hold and say edit, and now I'm editing the photos watch face. So here I have the ability to be able to edit the time size. So there is dynamic, extra large, and then there is large, and if you go next, there's small. The next thing that we have the ability to be able to edit right here is the time font. So there is modern, there's classic, there's rounded, and that's about it. And the next option is numerals. Right here you have Arabic all the way to Arabic Indic, and it goes to about 14 different numerals that you can select, and some of them are actually pretty neat and they look cool if you know how to read them. So for me, I'll select Arabic. And if we go to styles, you have natural, you have black and white, you have monotone, and the next one is duotone, where it uses 2 different colors, and tritone right there, and you get like a small preview as you change, and you have color backdrop, and this is how it's going to look. But if you go all the way to the top, the natural one looks the best, and you have the color styles that you don't have an option to edit, and it's a restriction since we are editing this on the Apple Watch. So once we go to the iPhone, you'll be able to see how it's more advanced. And then of course here we have the ability to add complications, and this allows you 2 different complications, one at the top and one at the bottom, using machine learning. If you, depending on the picture that you have, the complication might be on this side or on this side, depending on how your photo looks. So the Apple Watch will decide which is the best position to be able to place it. So that's how you can sort of add it and be able to manipulate it on the Apple Watch. So you can see it's sort of restrictive in a way. So now if you want to do it on the iPhone, it's much better. So I'm actually torn between whether I should keep this one as my default or whether I should use the one that has a backdrop. Let me know, do you prefer this backdrop one, or do you prefer this one that is a little bit of a different tone to it? So that's about it for me. Let me know what you think about this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.